Hey, Lilu.
Hey everybody, I have Michael here with me. He's the best-selling author of The Law of Attraction, translated in how many languages, Michael?
Oh, stop. 28.
28 languages. No, we love Michael. I love Michael, and really excited to have you because this time I wanted to speak about money.
Ah, okay.
What is money? How can we attract an abundance of money?
Well, I think we need to go back for anybody watching for the first time and really talk about it's all about vibes. Everything's about vibes. And the word vibe really comes from the longer word vibration. And a vibration is simply a mood or a feeling. So it's all about vibrations. And at every moment, you and I have a vibe right now. We are sending a vibe. We're not even doing it on purpose. That vibe is the mood or the feeling. And law of attraction, it's kind of an eavesdropper. It's kind of checking in on your vibration. It's this universal energy I can't see, feel, taste, or touch, but I can feel it. And it has one job, is to match the vibration that I'm sending all the time. So right now, it's finding my vibration and it's matching it. It's responding to my vibration by matching it. It's responding to my vibration by matching it. So what's important to know is, you want to talk about abundance. Well, the key here is that abundance is a feeling. The word money
isn't abundance the same than money?
Well, first I want to make the distinction here. Abundance is a feeling. You feel abundant, but money's not a feeling. However, money creates a feeling. If I had a vibrational meter, and I pointed to you and said, let me check your vibe. Say the word money right now.
Money.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
And my vibration would go, because most people, just the word money creates a negative vibration. So if you say, I want more money, your vibrational meter is saying, no, that's a negative vibe. Then what do you got to do? You got to press your reset button. This is important for everybody to hear. Law of attraction responds to how you feel about what you say and think. So if the word money is a negative vibration for you, use something else.
Yeah.
A lot of people want more money, but that's not matching their vibration. And you don't get what you want, which is more money. You get what you vibrate, which is usually the fear of it or the lack of it or I don't have enough of it.
So how can we call it?
What's that?
How can we call it?
Well, I like the word abundance. You'll notice the word abundance doesn't have a dollar figure to it. It could mean 10 cents for somebody and $10 for somebody else and $100 or $1,000. So we could say, I'd like an abundance of clients. You don't know if that's 1 or 10 or 20. I'd like an abundance of book sales. I'd like an abundance of interviews. Well, you know what that number is. So what we need to learn how to do is we need to be able to send the vibration of abundance more often.
Yeah.
And the more I send the vibration of abundance, the more law of attraction can match it. Because if I interviewed you, I know this is your interview, but just give me a second. If I interviewed you, this is my microphone. If I interviewed you or somebody on the street and I said, how many minutes a day do you send the vibration of abundance? What do you think a typical person on the street, how many minutes a day are they sending the vibe of abundance? I'm going to give you
probably one minute.
If I doubt it.
Yeah.
So most people never send the vibration of abundance. So here's the rule. How can I attract something if I'm not sending the vibration that matches it? So we need to be more deliberate senders of the vibration of abundance, period. And most people on the street never offer the vibration of abundance. They're offering the vibration.
What are the things that we can do to focus on abundance daily?
Okay. I'm going to whisper like law of attraction can't hear me, but law of attraction doesn't know where the vibration came from that you're sending. It just matches it. So if I find something in my day that I could point at it and say, am I ever abundant? I got one of those. So it could mean lots of things. It could mean maybe you went for coffee and your friend just gave you a half-hour advice. You can say, wow, am I ever abundant? My friend just got me a half-hour of advice, and he's a professional. And how about if your friend bought you coffee as well? You could say, what an abundant coffee date I had. My friend gave me a half-hour of coaching. My friend got me a coffee. And then they came around the restaurant and they gave out little cookies away, so I got a free cookie out of that too. I'm so abundant, I just attracted a couple $100 worth of stuff in a half-hour meeting. Am I ever abundant? I love when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So in your acknowledgement of being the receiver of something abundant causes you to give it attention. And when you give it attention, you send the match vibration. And when you're sending the vibration, law of attraction, checking, caught you sending the vibration of abundance, and it obediently does what to it? It matches it.
But how about when you have been a certain way for a long time, you know, and you have this kind of self-sabotaging pattern around abundance? It gets too good, and then you start like, all right, something is going to happen. I mean, obviously those are thoughts, and you're saying you can change that, but what do you do when they're really, really anchored?
Well, they're really repetitive thoughts. A belief is a repetitive thought. A belief is a repetitive thought. A belief is a repetitive thought. A belief is a thought you think over and over and over and over and over again. So why don't you have a new thought and think it over and over and over and over again? And as you think of anything over and over and over again, it becomes a belief. A belief is a repetitive thought. So your new belief could be, I'm abundant. I attracted a free cookie, a free coffee, and a half-hour coaching session. Matter of fact, my friend's kicking me up tonight, driving me to the grocery store just to hang out with me. I'm getting free transportation. Matter of fact, I'm getting free interview from you right now. I mean, I can get so excited about noticing it. And a little voice might say, you're not abundant. And guess what? The newer, louder one says, you certainly are so. You just attracted a free cookie, a cup of coffee, and a free half-hour coaching session. Someone's taking you to the grocery store tomorrow. You are abundant. It's all around you. And I can't argue with that because it's proof. I can't argue with that because it's what? It's proof. The proof is in front of me. How can I say that I'm not abundant when I just got 3 things that said that I am?
But we know that when we're in the negative, fearful zone, we're certainly not seeing those. That's when we stop counting them. So how do you get back? I mean, how do you snap out of that? Do you have a little tip to snap out of that? Like a little trick?
Yeah.
Apart from the snap out of it.
It's called the snap out of it trick.
Perfect.
At the end of the seminar, we gave away these little booklets. Now, I don't have any for sale, so you can't email me and say, oh, can I have one of those booklets yet? Look at me. This is the last one. We gave away about, I think you might have one. No. We gave away about 10,000 of them in Malaysia. It's a little booklet. It looks like this.
That's so cute.
Can you read the top of it?
I love my life, the Abundance Journal.
Yes. So I'm going to open it up, and it looks like this. You guys can do one on a Word document or whatever.
We want one! We want one! We want one! We want one! All viewers want one, Michael! We want one!
They're not available and they're not for sale. So here's what we do. This fits nicely
in our thoughts.
It fits nicely in a pocket. And your job is to go to each day for 30 days. Do it at home. Your job is to go to this page and write down all the things that you attracted today that you could claim as being abundant. So here's the 2 exercises. Well, first, the purpose of claiming it, the purpose of logging it, the purpose of putting in the book is so you give it attention and you acknowledge it and say, I am abundant today. So it doesn't become an affirmation after a while. It becomes a declaration. An affirmation is something that you affirm that you want. But when you can look at your book and you're on page 8 and you have 27 items of things that you attracted, what can you tell yourself about your abundantness? I am abundant. And that's a declaration.
So we can do that on our journals.
On our journal. Every day. Well, here's the 2 tips that I would do and I teach people to do. Is celebrate it when you notice it. Say, wow, I just got a free coaching session. I just got free coffee.
Clapping is celebrating it.
Yeah, clapping is celebrating, getting excited, just acknowledging it, just saying, and start to use the word abundant. Say, am I ever abundant? I love when that. I love when my friend is actually taking me grocery shopping today, and he said, hey, I'm going to get groceries tomorrow. I said, because I don't really like to drive. I have a car, but I'd rather people drive. I just like that. So I'm taking me way out to this grocery store out in the country to get some farmer stuff. And I'm getting a free ride, and I'll have his company, and I think he has a CD of music to give me. So it's going to be a very abundant 2 hours to go shopping. Free transportation, free CD, and free advice from him in the car. I'm so abundant, it's happening all around me. So in the moment when I'm on there, I say, wow, am I ever abundant? I'm getting a free ride. I don't have to say it out loud, but in my acknowledgement of it causes me to send the vibration of it. And when I send the vibration of it, law of attraction unfolds and orchestrates to bring me more. So there's something else. You know, we all think that we want money to buy the things that we need. If you take money out of the equation, it can come to us many different ways.
Yeah, I think sometimes we have the tendency to ask for money, but really we should be asking or declaring what we truly want, you know, like, oh, I would love some assistance, or I would love, you know, whatever that really need is, instead of saying money. But what do you want money for?
Yeah, they think they want the money, but they want the money to buy the thing that they want. So why not go directly to the thing that you want? And I had a conversation with another business friend of mine that's kind of starting out business, and he wanted to. He kept saying, "I need to earn some money so I can hire a really good graphic artist to do my website." And I kept hearing him say, "Yeah, I need to bring in some money so I can hire." And I thought, so is that the only way you can get a website designed, through the availability of money? And he said, yes. So I had to do an exercise with him to show him that that's one of the 10 ways you can get your website done. And when you tell law of attraction it needs to come through the availability of money, and you've got money negative issues, you can forget about it. So my tool to him is to take money out of the equation and just say, I'm looking to attract a really good web designer to do my website. And let law of attraction figure out what the exchange could be. You might give him 2 chickens and a goat, and he might do your website. It might be cash, it might be trade, it might be advice, it might be babysitting. I mean, take money out of the equation.
So how do you deal with your bank account, for example, for people that are in the red or that have not much on your account? How do you deal with that when you see it, when you receive the bills, when you receive the IRS papers that you're due, when you receive that and that? How do you go through that?
Well, I think people need to look at it and feel better about it. It's not what you get, it's how you feel about what you get. So I get, I have a gas fireplace, so I get a gas bill, and it was like $40 last month. And I looked at it and I said, what a bargain that was. The gas company heated my house, because my fireplace heats my whole place. I got to be in front of it every night. I had friends over. I loved my live fire, and it only cost me $40. What a deal that was. Good bottle of wine costs $40. I got 30 days of heat and fire in my fireplace for $40. I love that.
So you're saying, so people then, or we should focus on those things like that we got at a good price for, that we.
Well, not even a price. I got $40 worth of heat for a whole month.
Yeah.
So instead of, there's that, I hate paying for gas. I hate that. It's expensive. So now I'm putting out negative vibrations over a piece of paper. So here's the piece of paper with the bill on. I'm thinking, ooh, wow. Sometimes my cell phone bill is higher than most people. And I said, ooh, I must have did lots of business to rack up that bill. Like, everything's reframable. I'm going to say it again. It's not what happens to you. It's how you respond to what happens to you.
Yeah.
Do I get ticked off and negative about it, or do I reframe it thinking, okay, that's a big bill. I must have had a good time that night, or I must have hired somebody that I needed, or I must have bought something, And yeah, it is all about changing your thoughts and changing your words and feeling better about stuff.
So how can you feel better about a bank account that has not so much money in it? What do you recommend? What can be done?
Well, I guess you need to start using law of attraction to attract more opportunities to bring in more money. Sometimes I know different styles like different things, but sometimes visual people and digital people, because they like stuff in order, will go to a calendar and make a little, 12-month calendar, and they'll put the amount in, and they'll say, what if I save $50 every month? And in other words, they get to play visual games to help them see what's possible. What if I got a check, and what if I made an extra $500 in December? What would that do to my picture, right? The visual part. What would I do to my picture? So different people will have.
I guess doing your list too on the contrast and finding their ideal money status to really see their negative belief around money, and then gaining clarity towards that would help.
Yeah, it's a very sensitive subject. It has lots of charge and energy, negative charge or negative energy for a lot of people, just the word money even.
Yeah.
So It's going to be a shift for people, but I think if people start to pay attention to their abundantness, then money will have less importance. It's like, wow, I am so abundant. You know, if I told you I was sending a check for $1,000 to you, would you feel good when you got it or when I told you you're getting it?
Right now, I'm feeling great, Michael. I can't wait.
Yeah, so
Yay, Michael is sending me $1,000.
So it's not the physical money that makes you feel abundant.
Yeah.
So abundance is a feeling. Just knowing that you're having it changed the vibration to abundantness. So it's not about taking it and putting it in the bank. Sometimes I would recommend to people if they get a check and they don't have to cash it on the same day, then hang on to it for a couple days and notice it and look at it and get excited about it. What if you saw that check 5 times in one day and it caused you to send a minute of vibrational abundance? That's more than 5 minutes that you would have before. So hang on to the check if you can and put a pink, you know, in Canada our $50 bills are pink. So I like to have one in my wallet. So I see the pink bill. It's like, ooh, I'm abundant. So whatever tricks or strategies to help you release the vibration of abundance more often. Because, you know, people that are really abundant, they don't play this abundance game. They just observe their own abundance, and in their observation of abundance keeps them sending more of the same vibration. When they send more of the same vibration, law of attraction unfolds and orchestrates and give them more, and when they get them more, they notice they got it. When they notice they got it, they send the vibration. When they send the vibration, they get more. When they get more, they notice they got it. So they're in this little abundance loop. They're not doing daily exercises.
They're not the one watching this right now, so that's fine.
Yes.
I think, you know, most of us are not in that beautiful, magnificent, healthy money loop. That's the truth, you know.
So right now, we're exercising our vibrational muscle around abundance.
Yeah.
Where, you know, there's a muscle here, whether it's worked out or not. We all have abundantness, but are we exercising that muscle? Are we giving it attention, energy, and focus? Are we working on it 5 times a day? Are we touching it? Are we noticing it? So that's what I mean by this abundance. It's a vibrational muscle. So practice it and stretch it. And then as you become more abundant through this deliberate attraction, then you start noticing you're abundant, and then you become less of a deliberate attractor and more of just an observational attractor. Say yes if you love that.
I love that. Don't you have a seminar, a teleseminar around abundance coming up soon?
I do next week over the telephone with the positive people.
Positive focus.
Yes, I think
and that's only $20. So for people that want to watch,
it's $20, 2-hour seminar class. Yeah.
Just on abundance. That's really cool. Well, thank you. Thank you, Michael. This is really, really helpful. I think a lot of us need to hear this right now. There's a lot of confusion around money and abundance. Yes, and worthiness, and is your vibration higher or lower than it was before we started? Higher. I'm gonna put a big bill in my wallet just to. Ding 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 ding. That means I got a good read. Good read. I got a good reading on your vibration. Good. Yeah, I'm really excited about those things, and I used to always carry a $100 bill in my wallet and just spend it vibrationally every day. And I stopped doing that. Yeah. So I'm going to do that again. Even though if I'm in France right now, I'm going to carry my $100 bill. I love it. I love those green bills. They're awesome. Anyway, much love. Okay, that was fun. See you later. Thank you. This is the book to read. You know, you want to talk about abundance. Well, the key here is that abundance is a feeling. The word money isn't abundance the same than money? Well, first I want to make the distinction here. Abundance is a feeling. You feel abundant, but money's not a feeling. However, money creates a feeling. If I had a vibrational meter, you know, and I pointed to you and said, let me check your vibe. Say the word money right now. Money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. And my vibration would go, because most people, just the word money creates a negative vibration. So if you say, I want more money, you know, your vibrational meter is saying, no, that's a negative vibe.
Then what do you got to do? You got to press your reset button. This is important for everybody to hear. Law of attraction responds to how you feel about.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Lulu.
Hey, everybody. I have Michael here with me. He's the best-selling author of The Law of Attraction, translated in how many languages, Michael?
Oh, stop. 28.
28 languages. No, we love Michael. I love Michael, and really excited to have you, because this time I wanted to speak about money.
That vibe is the mood or the feeling. And law of attraction, it's kind of an eavesdropper. It's kind of checking in on your vibration. It's this universal energy I can't see, feel, taste, or touch, but I can feel it. And it has one job, is to match the vibration that I'm sending all the time. So right now, it's finding my vibration and it's matching it. It's responding to my vibration by matching it. It's responding to my vibration by matching it. So what's important to know is, okay.
What is money? How can we attract an abundance of money?
Well, I think we need to go back for anybody watching for the first time and really talk about it's all about vibes. Everything's about vibes. And the word vibe really comes from the longer word vibration. And a vibration is simply a mood or a feeling. So it's all about vibrations. And at every moment, you and I have a vibe right now. We are sending a vibe. We're not even doing it on purpose.